It was raining as he walked his dog around the industrial estate with its scattered businesses. He kind of liked the rain, or rather, he didn't mind it in the slightest. Days were rather long for Derek, as he tried to fill them with activities he liked to call the simple pleasures. Walking Ruby, their fat blonde Labrador, was one of his staples. Reading was the other. He was 55. He didn't really feel that age, but he knew he looked it. The truth had hit home 3 months ago in a shop. He'd been walking Ruby again on a rainy day, when he tied her up outside and went in. He remembered it clearly. Browsing the shelves of the locally brewed Ruby ales, he would treat himself that night, alongside a hardback book on Operation Barbarossa, the German invasion of Russia in World War II. A proper book, he thought. As he scanned the bottles with their flowery descriptions, fruity this and zesty that, he heard a teenage girl down the aisle say, "Go ask that old man." He had heard it quite clearly, but didn't look up. So, when a blonde girl in a school uniform appeared at his side, his stomach sank. Old man. Was that really him? He caught his reflection in the shop glass. A green raincoat, a bottle of old man's beer in hand, white hair at his sides, on his head, and, most likely, a shiny bald patch. "Excuse me, do you have a quid, do you?" she asked. He raised an eyebrow. She had asked politely enough, so he rummaged through his wallet. "You don't have a couple quid, do you?" That eyebrows rose higher. "No," he said, lying, handing over just £1 coin. She didn't even say thank you. As he walked back with Ruby in the rain, a plastic bag with 3 Ruby ales swinging at his side, he thought about his wife. She wouldn't be home yet. She had said she was going out tonight as well. Not that it concerned him. Out with the work lot, she claimed. Though lately, she'd been out with the work lot a hell of a lot. Her outfits had grown more fanciful, her makeup heavier, new earrings and stronger perfumes appearing suddenly in her routine. He was quite sure she was seeing another man. The odd thing was, he didn't care. What puzzled him was, why wasn't she just upfront about it? They hadn't loved each other for years. He thought it had begun when he'd been made redundant. She got promotion around the same time too. He felt his balls almost literally shrink, and soon after, she stopped caring for them, or him, at all. And here was the strange part. He didn't care. He found his new life of peace in simple things alluring. Books, walks and Ruby, that was quite enough. When he got home, he put down food for Ruby. When his wife came in from work, Ruby didn't even greet her. His wife greeted none of them. He listened to the door shut and her footsteps climb the stairs. The TV never went on these days. The house had a strange silence, but he liked it. Peace. It was what he craved. He sat in his favourite chair listening to the rain against the French doors, looking out at the garden. He went to the kitchen, took out his favourite pint glass, a classic tankard, and poured his Ruby ale, smiling. He took his first sip, stroking Ruby, who sat at his feet looking up at him. Then he did something that surprised even himself. He began to walk upstairs, towards the bedroom, where he knew his wife would be getting ready to go out to impress another man. He stood in the doorway, leaning on the frame, watching her as she pulled on a skirt. She didn't even look at him. "Can I help you?" she said, fastening the earrings in the mirror. He didn't respond at first. He just took another long drink of his beer and smiled. "You look lovely," he said, and meant it. "Thanks," she muttered, still avoiding eye contact. She adjusted her bra in the mirror. "I hope you have a lot of fun tonight," he added. "Seriously, what do you want?" she asked, standing up, checking her reflection in the mirror. "Peace," he said simply. "My taxi's going to be here any second," she snapped, grabbing her handbag from the end of the bed. She brushed past him and trotted down the stairs. He didn't move, still leaning on the doorframe. He looked at their bed, wondering if she'd be in it tonight, and took another sip of beer, and listened to the door slam. "Bye," he said softly, smiling. Turning around, he looked down the stairs. In the shadows was Ruby, her paws on the first step, looking up at him with a big, panting smile. "I'm coming, girl. I'm coming,"